We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Fiorentina against Juventus. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Is the key man in this fixture.
Tricky, but I'll go for Felipe Melo, who'll play as a defensive midfielder with aggression and stubbornness, but who'll also join the attack if the chance arises. And, you know, he's much more than a one-trick pony, as most Brazilians tend to be.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Lucas Moura. Pumps it forwards. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Jorginho. And the counter is on. So what now? Juventus can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Digne boots it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs?
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
But Jim, we know a team is always likely to react positively to a new boss, and results so far have indeed been really good. So, is this a temporary thing, or can it really last?
Well, I don't think we should judge him too quickly, Peter. He needs to go a bit further down the road this term before we can make a true evaluation. However, a good start can do a power of good, and 3 wins in 3 is doing just that.
Oh, the ball's come loose! Jorginho can hoist it clear. Chance to shoot! And it's Digne. Tries a through ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. He's having a go. Good clearance now, can they make something of it? He's gone for it! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Hernandez has got himself a free kick. Lucas Moura. Looks to slip it through. Hernandez shapes the shoots. Good clearance and very necessary. Lucas Moura brings the ball forward. Oh, he's broken through. It's broken loose. There's the whistle for half-time. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're off again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? That was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Upson. Felipe Melo. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Spreads it wide. Juventus have recently announced that they are in substantial debt.
Yeah, and there's obviously big pressure on the manager now, because he'll be seen as the one who spent the money, and that will be seen as worthwhile or otherwise, depending on what these imports can deliver.
Caught offside that time. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries lifting it over. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Alaba. Chip through. And the defence can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the pass. Ups and gets it away. Fiorentina look as though they're about to make a change. Looks to thread it through. Juventus still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. That's a throw. Felipe Melo certainly left his mark in his last game, heading his side into a first-half lead. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Locks it towards the front. Looking to get within range.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Rapidly approaching the end. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Fiorentina have a free kick. He's trying the shot.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Thiago.
Well, time is running out. They need to get the ball upfield.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Digne. Thrust towards the front line. Thiago. Good run through the middle, but it... And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it, and times when they...
And a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Sampdoria against Juventus. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Alaba. Plays it out to the wing. It is a corner. Khedira! So what now? Jorginho looks to dink one in. Moisander. Tries a through ball. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Dinks one in. Now it's Jorginho. That's a corner kick. Away from immediate danger. Out towards the flank. Sampdoria seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Spoon forward. Hits one! Goal! Juventus! There is the breakthrough!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Juventus draw first blood here.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
Hernandez goes long and forward. Forward it goes. Can he put it away? And that wasn't far away. There he is, making his presence felt.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Juventus are leading with half-time drawing close. Now the pass. Has a swing at it! That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Passes it through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Aimed long and direct. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. It's a loose ball. In for the follow-up. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
to get it away. It's Hernanes! And in it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Juventus get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal...
The referee brings the first half to a close. Juventus in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're underway again. He's been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And it's Kadira. Jorginho. Floats one over. Goes long. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Juventus with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much... The referee's awarded a free kick. Thrust towards the front line. Fine defending there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Clears it out of harm's way. It's come loose. Pumps it upfield. Haven't had too much on it. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Pumps it forwards. Tries lifting it over. And that's a goal kick. Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. Really good defending. Ibrahimovic boots it upfield. Khedira. Surely. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Jorginho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic with the ball through. It's a brilliant interception. Muriel looks to get on the end of this. And it's Muriel. Who's going to make this theirs? Lucas Anderson with a delicate ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Khedira. Tries a through ball. Pumps it upfield. It's hit the upright. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. He's got away with one there.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Tries to dink it in. Chance to shoot. And with that, the final whistle. Juventus come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
We can have a look at them now. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a man with incredible energy levels, David Alaba. Always advancing, but he's diligent in his passing and crosses with care. He can also smack an effort to goal with that left foot. And he's very solid in his defensive work too. So yeah, have a look out for him.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Lovely feet. Chance to play it in. It's come loose. He's long and forward. Joel Ward. Tries a through ball. Oh, managed to get it away. First quarter of an hour gone.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Bashta. How about it? That's gone a long way up and away. And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Chip through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kadira. Alaba. Hernandez. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
It's Kadira! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Juventus break the deadlock.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Kadira. And it's Alaba. So what now? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving back of the net! disappearing out of sight. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Juventus take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Ball's gone out of play. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply with a delicate ball. Shoots!
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Lobs it in gently. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Juventus go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. Away from immediate danger. Hernandez. Jorginho. It's on a plate. Juventus with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Kulka. Now the pass. And out to safety. Keeper has beaten it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Juventus may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. It's a loose ball. That's good progress he's made on the ball. And the finish! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it. Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's away! Oh, good stop, it had to be. play for a goal kick. Juventus, their final change. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Juventus are coasting towards victory. Juventus can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile. Floats one over. That's going to be a goal kick. There's going to be a change here. Man waiting to come on. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Can he find a finish now? In with a header! Thiago. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's had a go! Danger averted for now. The final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So hello to all of you, wherever you may be, from the Juventus Stadium in the Alpine city of Turin. And our live game is Juventus against Catania. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Catania are newly promoted to the top flight. First season up, what would their target be?
Well, I think staying here. I think that will be their target, certainly the first objective, and they'll want to try and get to 40 points or whatever the safety line will be. Everything else can probably be seen as a bit of a bonus, really.
Tries a through ball. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Boots it upfield. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Goes for goal! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Jorginho. Looks to thread it through. Away from immediate danger. Hernandez. Juventus still without an attempt on target. Chip through. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Juventus have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. It's come loose. Clears it out of harm's way. This could fall anywhere. Jorginho plays it long, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. What a throw in. A chance! And he's there to hoof it away. That had to be more accurate. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Jorginho. Where to from here? He goes long. And the ball is out of play. Catania getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. 2 minutes to be added on. And he has been fouled there. Defence has got rid of that. And we hit half-time. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. Perhaps after half-time.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Needs to get it forward quickly. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, he's broken through. No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Juventus take the lead, 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
So who's he picking out? Hits one! In it goes! And with that goal comes comfort! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Catania have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Knocks it towards the front. Good hand from the keeper. Shapes the shoots. Gets good distance on it. And it's Khedira. Khedira with a delicate ball. They are running riot!
Unbelievable.
And surely that settles it. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Looks to thread it through. They've managed to get it away. Khedira. Juventus are closing in on a comfortable win. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jorginho. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. looks like a good ball through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he should have made it 4. Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he could make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Pumps it forwards. Now the pass. He's got the ball, he's got the space. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A demolition. They simply ran away with it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us.